What's up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope y'all had a good day today. I had a pretty amazing day. Last night on ES, we broke back inside of the previous day value area high. I grabbed puts here, played it down. Maybe I got lucky. I don't know. But anyway, it worked out. Is what it is. On SPY, on the 5 minute, or actually, sorry, let me zoom out really quick to the 30 minute. One of the things that we were looking for was, we knew we had a news event, so they could have sent it flying, they could have dumped it. They ended up dumping it. We were looking for, if we open below, break back inside, retest, enter long, or enter calls, sorry. Called this out live in the calls and put chat. We broke above. This was our retest. I called out calls right here. Said our price target was 644.68. If anybody in here got stopped out on this wick, you need to DM me so I can spank you in the DMs. We had our entry. We had our profit target. You don't accept anything in between. I did say at one point that this was not a terrible spot to close, but that ultimately we were going to hit 644.68, which is exactly what we did. I believe I said we could grab the reversal here to the downside, and that's pretty much it as far as call outs on the day. Airbnb slapped. It gave us our puts below entry here, and then played it all the way down. We got at least the one trim. We didn't get the close puts area, but still got a decent move. CRM was even nicer. This was our entry right here, almost to a T. And then very quickly, in like 20 minutes, we hit first trim, second trim, third trim. Never quite made it to the close puts area. I feel like I must have missed something, but I don't see it. But anyway, we bounced there. Let's go ahead and dive into SPY. Anyway, I hope some of you guys either caught the live call outs today or caught some of those option trades that we had called out. I don't have any option setups for today, just FYI. I didn't have time to look even. Actually, really quickly, while I'm thinking about it, because otherwise I'll probably forget. Let's update. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I need you guys to bear with me for a second. I just accidentally closed the chat. There we go. I got you guys back. Anyway, let's quickly update our win-loss invalid list here. While I'm thinking about it, we've been doing very well on the call-outs on trades. Life is good. Let's get into SPY. I will also say there's a bunch of degenerates. I don't know necessarily in my YouTube, but definitely in the Discord. You guys were like trading all day. I took my one trade overnight, called out like 2 plays, and called it a day. Went and played some video games with my son. And then we went to his music lesson. And then right now, I'm smoking some meat. I got to figure out what's going on with my temperature probes because that's got to be wrong. Alrighty. We have a strong low here, or single prints. Oh, wait, sorry. This is yesterday. We have a strong low. Oh, wait, no, that's today. Strong lower single prints here. It's worth knowing this entire zone. Always be aware kind of the single print mid as a place for a possible bounce. Up at the top, we have a poor high. I should also add, I notice more and more people talking about strong high, strong lows, weak highs, weak lows, and how it's helping them determine where to either get into trades or exit trades. I love seeing it. Yeah, you suck, errors. I got a nice move. Yeah. All right. What else? We have SIGs we can do over the last 2 days. I just realized what we're... Sorry, I'm like tripping out over here. I was just watching Stocks for Rel. He's way better at YouTube than me. He's got the whole backdrop going. Good at talking and looking at charts at the same time. I can't do that. I'm like, I can only do one thing at a time, unless it's these, and then I could do 2 things at a time. No problem. Hopefully you guys have a sense of humor. If you don't, get the fuck out. I haven't got a single DM. I don't believe that nobody didn't get stopped out on that pullback on SPY. You guys got to be honest. I hope nobody got stopped out on it, but I would be pretty surprised. Alrighty, let's zoom out. Pretty interesting. You would really kind of expect a down day after this last candle. Excuse me. Volume was a little bit lower today, not much, but just a smidge. But really just a pretty strong candle considering the day before. Also considering the news and them kind of gapping down overnight. Pretty impressive recovery on the day. I believe we have a D-shaped volume profile. I didn't really look at it very closely when I had it on. Yeah. Could be a capital B. Yeah, I think it's a capital B. Double distribution. Let's check out our Fear and Greed Index, and then let's check out news. We got to be in greed, right? Yeah. Sorry, that came up right as I was moving it up. I wasn't cheating. Not that it matters. Tomorrow's Friday, right? I'm like lost this week. It is Friday. I don't want tomorrow to be Friday. So kind of the same thing. An hour before the open, we have news, core retail sales month over month, retail sales month over month, Empire State Manufacturing Index. And then 30 minutes after the open, consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. So we're going to get a move 30 minutes after the open. Just be aware. It'll probably be a little bit choppy, and then this is going to send us rocketing or dumping. All right. See what futures are doing. We are up right now. This is our open, and right now we're up here. Nothing spectacular, but we're up a couple of points. Not really giving us much information at all. And this is an hour of trading, and they're basically up 2 points or something to that effect. 3 points. Let's load up our big boy charts. Oh, Triple G, you got stopped out? Seriously? Why? Seriously, on God, you guys need to DM me. I'm going to spank the shit out of you in my DMs. Aries is honest. He's like, yeah, I fucked up. Sorry. Closed the trade early. Didn't trust your analysis because you suck. You didn't have to say all that, Aries. Like, you could have just been like, you know, I wasn't a believer. And that would be substantial. This is just slapping. So this is our zone. When did we play this? Yeah, yesterday, 9 a.m. This is where we got long, right? Or got in calls. This would have been our target to exit, right? I believe I closed early. Yeah. Because there was a potential of rejecting down at like 80. And so I closed at 80. I made enough money. I was content. But this was the zone. We have a large volume cluster right here, right? And then this just continued into the overnight session. So like, this is where I got in short last night. And we just kind of blah, 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 blah. And then we got the news, right? This was our news candle. This is our open. We came back above, right? This is 1 hour candle, so it doesn't look like our open, but it was. We came back above here. We retested, and that's where I called out calls on SPY. And our goal was up here. I don't know exactly where, but I believe right at the top of this or bottom of this zone, was where we were closing calls. And then from there, basically same thing. Once we broke back inside and retested this, play it straight back down to that zone again, and then you could have literally played it back to the upside. The only issue is now, even though we've got some substantial volume up here, I'm still like, I'm getting concerned, right? We've hit this once, twice, third time, and now the fourth time. The only distinction though between this and like this or this is we don't have very much volume here, right? Whereas here we have quite a bit of volume that came in. Same thing over here. We had quite a bit of volume that came in. So we probably need to see what they do from here, full body candle above or below, and we need to take the retest of that. We're going to drag this way. I think the zone is still the same. Could potentially go lower, but I'm going to leave it here. We do need to go a smidge higher. All right. I'm definitely not interested in this one anymore. Actually, I take that back. For a news candle to bounce like that and recover and then give us another retest and go, this might still be a good powerful level to have on our charts. All right. Well, I have less confidence in this level, but we'll see how things react when we get there. For now, let's focus on this 91 to 94. Alrighty. Alrighty, that's our zone. Oh, and I just realized I'm probably dumb. We have a spike, right? Very small one. Spike with a poor high. Interesting. This up here is pretty stacked, right? Down here is pretty stacked, but not too surprising. We've had 2 days in a row in the same range. I want to see this. This is going to be a little bit harder, right? We're at new all-time highs. Actually, let me check something really quick before I say any of this. Can we... $0.45. This is a strong high. This is rough. This is really rough. Why do I not have this marked? Is there a reason? This looks like it should be a tattoo. Oh, actually, sorry, really quickly, let me close my chart so I can see what you guys are saying. I do not like this. I will say that. No imbalances. I have an imbalance in the middle of a trend. I'm good. I'm not even going to pay attention to it. I have a little bit of a weird story for you guys really quick. So I have like a homegirl that got locked up. I won't go into why, but definitely deserved. She's a good person though. We weren't super close friends, but enough of a friend that like I think about her from time to time. And the other day, you know, like you can communicate, you can text message people in jail now, which is crazy. Hey, what's up, Robert? So the anyway, I don't know. It was weird. Like the other night, I had a dream about her. Nothing crazy. Just it was like weird because in the dream she was still in jail, but they like lit her out for a day to like I don't. It was like a good behavior. Like they let her go out for a day and like, you know, visit friends and family or whatever. And so for whatever reason, I was there. Like I said, we're not super close. Like if she did get out for a day, I don't think she would be spending it with me. But we were just kicking it, you know, just like hanging out, catching up, talking about old times or whatever. And it's just funny because, like, I think men have like in general kind of made like, oh, I had a dream about you into like a perverted thing where it's like sexualized. To where I don't feel comfortable like texting her and being like, oh, hey, like I had a dream about you, you know, whatever. We're just hanging out, kicking it as friends, talking, whatever, catching up on old times. But there's no way I'm going to tell her that because, like I said, guys have gotten creepy about that crap. Where they probably are not even dreaming about the person. They just want to say it to make them think that, like, you know, in a flirtatious way, like, oh, I'm even thinking about you subconsciously. Hopefully A Game is here. Let me just actually... Hope? I can't English. Apparently confusion. Don't tell my wife. My wife wouldn't care. My wife, if I wasn't trying to tell my wife, then I couldn't say it here on YouTube because my wife watches my videos. And I have no reason not to tell my wife. My wife knows who I am as a person. She knows who I am as a man. She probably knows me better than I know me. Like if she was here right now, she would tell you, I don't fuck around. Like, she'll tell you like, great person, you know, like super nice. Will go out of my way to help you. If you're a friend, like I will drop everything if you need something. She'll also tell you like, I won't talk to you every day. I'm not going to talk to you every week. I'm not going to talk to you every month. Might not even talk to you in a year. But if you're like, hey, Drew, I need blah, 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 and I consider you a friend, I will drop everything and I'll be there. No questions asked. But she'll also tell you, like, fuck around, you're going to find out because I'll snatch your weave. I'll snatch you up real quick. But yeah, she also knows like I'm not just not a cheater. She's the one for me. I'm good. I'm happy. My life is good. You know, like there's nothing in the world that's worth. I mean, first of all, I'm good. I don't have a reason, but there's nothing in the world worth risking my relationship with my wife. There's nothing in the world worth risking my children, you know, whatever. Like, I can go on and on and on. But I'll just say this. There's no scenario where my daughter doesn't grow up with me. Like, it just not going to happen. Unless I'm dead. That's the only way she grows up without me. Like, it just won't happen because I know what happens to girls that grow up without their dad, and my daughter is not going to be desperate for some guy's attention. She's going to be a strong, confident young woman that's going to garnish respect. And that's that. And definitely, like, if you're a dude, and like you lay a finger on my daughter, on God, you're dead. Like, just no questions asked. I'll hunt you. So that's it. But we're also going to have her in martial arts, so she'll probably break your arm before I get to you. So whatever. But I'll get to you. I'll get to you second. Oh, she definitely will not be on a pole. Don't worry about that. Did I have the same mentality? I mean, yeah. I don't think I had as much conviction when I was younger, if that makes sense. Like, I think with age, with maturity, I've become more like steadfast in my beliefs and in things that are important to me, to where I don't budge, right? When I was younger, like, you could, you know, talk to me, whatever, sway me a different way or whatever on certain things. But now, like, you know, there's certain things that I just are a hard yes or hard no for me. And there's nothing that you're going to be able to do to, like, sway or convince me otherwise, peer pressure or whatever. But yeah, I mean, the whole cheating thing's always been important to me. Okay. We're getting a little technicality here. I guess you're right. I'm being sloppy. So let's do this correctly, okay? That way there's just absolutely no questions about it. We need to turn this to manual. And we need to turn this to, I want to say 5. And then we have to wait 500 years for it to load. Is it not 5? See, this I hate. I don't... What settings are we supposed to use? 3? Let's try this. There we go. So let's just clear up everything, okay? Let's take out all of the questions on TPO. Because I'm being sloppy. So daily TPO settings. Period 1, drop down day, block size 30. Ticks per row when finding levels, use 1 tick. During the day I switch to 3 ticks. Value rate percent 68. Above settings are for ES and for NQ you need to use 5 ticks. I can't get 1 tick and 3 ticks to work. I can try 6. They're actually just going to even be smaller, which would make it definitely not in the same... I guess it's still... I don't know. It's so close, right? I think you guys are right, though. I think I was being a little bit sloppy. Because I even said, like, oh, pour high with single prints. Like, obviously, with a spike. And obviously, we don't have both, right? So I was kind of rushing, I think, and not really focused on what I'm doing. And it's so close, I don't even think it matters, right? But even more importantly, like, this is going to be really, like, even if we open above, I don't know how bullish we'll be with this strong high up here. I'll try 4. It wouldn't load. I'll try it again. Yeah, so 4 won't load. And I'm really just over this at this point. But so this is so close, and we're just going to go ahead and say that we don't have a spike. I use these bigger blocks, right? And then I know that this is really a bunch of smaller blocks, and from there I kind of just determine, like, are we in the same blocks or not for like a pour high, whatever. I don't use the actual settings because it takes forever to load. So with that said, this is going to be a poor high. And this line does not exist, right? So, to be clear, on our spike, if there's any confusion, it needs to be on the M period. It needs to make a new higher high or a new lower low on the day, right? And from there, our spike would be the top of that candle or wick or whatever it is. And then the spike base is going to be the next lower wick or candle below that, or if it's at the bottom, it would be the next candle above, right? So sorry about that. Rushing too much. I don't like this chart. I really don't like this chart. I'll like it if this happens. If we open wherever, in here somewhere, we come back and retest this zone, we can grab puts, right? Unless we somehow gap up, like the news could gap us up, right? And then from there, we have levels above to trade off of based on where we gap to, kind of thing. But as of right now, our level is up here. And it's a single print. So if we come back in this range up here, we really want to be short, right? So with that said, as of right now, I don't even like to do this. I guess the range is not as big as I think it is, but it's still bigger than I would like. I might just try to go live tomorrow because this is ugly mess, and I would rather call this out live than be trying to figure stuff out right now. Same thing as yesterday. If we gap down overnight, look for a break inside, retest, longs to there, calls up to here. Oh, I will say, what was it? Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, I mentioned like, oh, I might trade live tomorrow. I even said here, if you don't see, like a message with a Zoom link, whatever, I wasn't here, or I'm not trading live. Don't be one of the 50 people that DMs me, and I still got DMs. Are you trading live today? And I'm like, seriously? I didn't post a link. No, I'm not trading live. No, you're good, David Ryan. I don't even know. Did I answer your question? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right. No. This is probably going to be a sell-off. And it doesn't matter because you want to spend 30 minutes below, retest, go. And then we have a poor high at the top right now. So they're eventually going to want to clean that up. Shorty, when he sees these poor highs, he'll just get in short, knowing that we're going to sell off and then eventually come back and break through. Oh, okay, cool. No worries. Got you. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to be live tomorrow. This is really like the two kind of setups that I'm looking for. I think our yellow zone here, as long as we spend 30 minutes below in the overnight session, a retest of this short would be great. Or put, sorry. Again, if they gap us down with news, Like news could bring us to this range here, which is really just slop calls. But if they break back inside our value area low, play it to the yellow box. If you guys have questions, let me know. I'm going to go post this. I have to say, and this isn't because my wife watches, I mean, like, she doesn't watch every day, so like the chances of her actually watching this is kind of slim, but there is a chance. She is my queen, like, no questions. Like, she knows it. She knows I would do anything for her, like, no questions asked. And I don't play around. I've got an amazing woman, and I'm not going to find a better one. I wouldn't even try to, but I won't, even if I did try. So anyway, very grateful. Have a great family. Way too much to lose. Doing dumb shit that I won't do. So there's that. 64.51. No, somebody said don't tell your wife, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I think I deleted my stuff, but this was the zone here, I think, like right through here. This was the area to get in. I don't know about shorty zones, but I had that area, and then I had an area like right here, I think. Something roughly like this. And they slapped back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Actually, I know my level at the bottom was at 70, I think. Right there. I don't remember where the bottom was, but something like this. All right. Doesn't look like we have any questions. Is Trump and Putin are meeting? It's not on my calendar, I don't think, or I overlooked it. That's not here. Yeah, of course, they'll definitely move the market. Is it... It's not on here. Yeah. But yeah, that'll move the market. Oh, no. I'm saying I know shorty covers levels. I don't pay attention. I trade my own levels. So I don't know what level shorty has, but I get it. Yeah, I just trade my own levels. And that should be the goal for all of you, is to get to the point where you're not watching me. Obviously, that doesn't benefit me, but that's the goal of the channel, is that you guys don't watch me anymore. And then I can eventually just stop doing YouTube because I don't have any more viewers, because you guys are all masters and aces now, and you find your own levels. That's the goal. Anyway, with that said, again, I hope you all had a great day today. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Let's have a good day tomorrow. Pretty good chance I'll trade live. We'll see what happens. And with that said, much love, much respect to everybody. Peace out. See you tomorrow. Bye.